comes back, what, in 2 weeks?
2 weeks, right. 2 weeks.
So his agent, so what has he been doing since he's been off? Do you know that?
Well, his agent contacted me actually about 3 or 4 weeks ago and asked me about coming over to Cabo, to Diamante Resort. And he told me that Zeke was there, been working out. And I didn't know he was going to be there that long. So I said, man, I don't know if I can make it over. So he asked me last week, man, can you make it over, just for a day?
For Mexico, to go to
Mexico, Cabo, San Lucas. I said, okay, I'll come over for a day. So I went over, when I go, what's the day? What is the day? I forget. The day is Thursday. So I went over on Tuesday. And spent the night. We actually worked out a little bit that day, he and I, Zeke and I. And I talked to him. I just sat down and had a talk with him.
Did you talk about life, football?
We talked about a little bit of everything. I talked about, not long. We was in the gym. We talked about football. And, and I asked him, I said, what do you want to do? I mean, what do you expect? He said, man, I just want to go back and play football. One thing I know about this kid is that I liked him. I did like him from the beginning. I just felt that when he first came out, I think he was a little full of himself, like a lot of us are at 22 years old. I mean, we all kind of forget that we were 22 years old once upon a time. And he was like, I just want to go back and play football. I told him, I said, look, Zeke, I said, that's the most important thing. I said, you play for the Dallas Cowboys. We might not like the Cowboys, but the Cowboys are here, and the rest of the NFL is kind of right here.
In terms of spotlight, you're absolutely right.
It's true. It's the truth. And I said, you have an owner that cares about you. He loves his football players. I said, play for some of these owners in the league that don't care for you. You will see
like the ones you did.
You will see the difference right quick. I say, man, you and Dak, y'all do well together. I say, just go out and do what you do. And the thing about it is I liked about it, talking to him, he sit there and he was really listening. I said, because one day, Zeke, you're going to be this guy, this 57-year-old guy, and it's going to be a young guy that you're talking to. You're going to tell him the same thing. Hey, man, I made mistakes. I made mistakes too. I said, no one's perfect. Just go out and just be the best guy you can be and love playing for your football team. And he said, that's all I want to do. I want to play for my football team. And, we kept talking. Then he talked about when he come back, he said, man, I'm going to have 200 yards. I said, huh? He's going to have 200 yards. He said, yeah. I said, now you playing against the Seahawks. You do know that. Yeah, but I'm going to come back. I'm going to have, I said, Zeke, I say, that's great. I say, but, I said, you can get in shape. You cannot get in football shape being over here in Cabo. I said, I tell you what, I bet you don't get 200 yards. I did like his, I'll take the bet.
Gusto.
I liked it. I said, I'll give you 175. No, I want 200. I said, okay, I'll tell you what I bet you. I bet you your jersey against my jersey. Give me your game-worn jersey. I'll give you one of my game-worn jerseys. He said, that's a bet. I said, okay, you got to have 200. And I told him, if you don't get to 200, I'll wear the jersey. And I'm not a Cowboy fan. I'll wear the Cowboy jersey on there.
Do you think it's possible? I'm just thinking back to when I was 20, 21. I was an idiot.
Me too. All of us were. We did stupid things.
Yeah, some kids are more mature. I wasn't.
No, they're not.
I was an idiot.
All of us were.
And do you think he's been scared a little?
Yes. I believe he has. I told him, because you can tell he doesn't want this taken away from him. He didn't want his career taken away from him.
He's a Dallas Cowboy running back.
Thank you. And he sees that. I said, because as quickly as this happened, it can be taken away. I said, man, you have an opportunity of a lifetime. You play for the Dallas Cowboys in the National Football League. And he gets it. He really does. We went out, after, that night, went out and, had a few drinks, we talking and, when you person drinks a little bit, you can see how they're going to act then too.
Well, it's a social lubricant.
Right. Yeah,
everybody loosens up.
Right.
Truth serum.
Hey, you got it. A drunk man's words is a sober man's thoughts. My mother used to tell me. And he was still that same respectful guy. But we had a disagreement on one thing. We talking about the rain. I said, we beat you. Man, only reason y'all beat us because we had a punt blocked. And I said, we still beat y'all. Though. We don't care how it happened. We beat y'all. But it was good spending time with him. And I'm looking forward to him coming back. And, just I told him, get this behind you. It's over with. It's done. And just come back and play football.
Eric Dickerson joining us. By the way, LeVeon Bell, I'm watching him play the Steelers running back. And this is, almost like batting stances in baseball. A lot of the great running backs, if you just gave me a silhouette of them, I wouldn't have to see the jersey. No, I'm not joking when I say this.
I believe it.
Okay, there's about 5 of you guys that literally look different. Barry Sanders.
I knew you were going to say that.
Okay, so the way Barry shifted, if you just gave me a silhouette, I wouldn't have to see any. I'd be like, that's Barry Sanders. Your upright running. You were very upright. Walter Payton. Payton, I always said he's a spider. You could flick it. You never get a good shot at a spider. He just bounced to another wall. You couldn't. Walter, there was something about his leg strength.
He was always like this.
He was. Oh, you could never get a shot on Walter.
Right.
Let me think of somebody else that is really different. Okay, LeVeon Bell. So LeVeon Bell does something. I'm watching this the other day, and I'm sitting with a friend, and I said, why doesn't every running back do this? When you give him the ball, he just waits, and he just sits there. And I keep thinking to myself, well, hell, why doesn't every running back go, that's how you do it? What do you make of his style? You were a burst through the line guy. He's got this oddly patient style. What do you make of it?
You know, one of your guys asked me, could I run like that? I said, oh, no, that's not me. I couldn't do that. I don't have that much patience because it's happening too fast. And I was like, hit the hole. I like his style. But, you know, the most important thing is that his offensive line, they know him. They know what he does, and he knows them. They look, you know, if we have to hold our blocks, and that's what you're taught. Then that kind of offense, hold your blocks because you never know when he's going to come out or where he's going to go. It's going to take a second. So when I played with the Rams, they knew, hold your blocks because the play may start this way, but I may wind up back over here cutting back. So with LeVeon, he's just a patient guy. He waits to see that crack.
It's almost a second. It's like 1001,
1002, and I'm going to hold it, and I'm going to wait, and bam, there it is. And people think he's moving too slow. I say, hey, get out there and try to. It's faster than you think it is.
Yes, it is.
It's faster than you think.
So when you look at Aaron Rodgers' return, you have been very more than any topic I've ever had with you. You don't get the return.
I don't get it. I mean, look, but I do get it in a sense because Aaron's a competitor.
Right.
He wants to play football. He wants to come back and play football. But the Packers ain't going nowhere. Let's be real. I mean, if they do make the playoffs, they ain't going to no Super Bowl. They don't have that kind of team.
They don't have the roster.
They don't have the roster.
By the way, they played Cleveland. Was it last week or the week before they played Cleveland? It was last week they played Cleveland, and I watched a big chunk of that game. Eric, you couldn't tell the difference between those teams.
Those two teams, I know. You like okay.
If I gave you the 8 best players, each had 4.
Maybe 1.5. I mean, look, Aaron is to me, I say he's the best quarterback in football. To me. Why take a chance on getting him hurt again? Let's just say he goes out and gets hurt again. Or let's just say they do win all the games and they make it to the playoffs. I mean, it's great for the league. It's great for ratings.
It's great for Fox, NFC.
It's great for Fox and all that, but serious, man, I just don't want to see him get hurt. It's all about getting your team prepared for the next season. I mean, but the season is still going on. But I know he wants to come back and play, and I do understand that as a former athlete, man, you want to get back out there and play. You want to go help your guys.
What was the worst injury you had?
When I retired, I hurt my neck injury.
Did you have an middle of your career injury that you played hurt?
Oh my gosh, I can tell you one of the worst. My toe. People laugh at the toe injury, the turf toe. When I ran for 2,000 yards, I had a bad toe, and my God, I had to wear a toe piece my whole career. That injury is so painful. I'm talking about painful. Like a guy in Atlanta, I had my foot planted, fell on the back of my foot. My toe got bent back in my shoe. Cracked like that, and man, it's the most painful.
So you played all year.
I played all year.
Now,
but the only reason I could play the rest of my whole career, I had a device called a toe piece. I had to put it on, tape it on, and cut my shoe open to play with it. That's how I played my whole career with a toe piece.
Did you shoot something into your foot?
When I first heard that, they had to drain my toe and shoot it up. And Colin, I'm not lying, man. I can't lie, man.
Did you cry? Did you cry?
I was crying. I mean, tears was running down because it hurt so bad. I mean, I'm talking about it's still the most painful injury that I've ever had. And people laugh, oh, toe injury. I said, hey, get one. You'll see. You can't even if you let the sheep touch you, go, oh. So see, other players that didn't know, they know. Oh, he's right. Yeah, they know.
Yeah. By the way, it's funny about that because I've always made the argument for a man. Like, you ever have a cavity?
Yes.
You can't function.
Wake up in the middle of the night.
About 5 years ago at the other place, I wake up and I chewed a piece of like caramel or hard candy. I was on the IR for 2 days. I couldn't function. I was grumpy. I was a bad husband. So whenever you say, oh, I have a broken arm, but they put it in a cast and you don't have to worry about it. You get a cavity or a